Welcome to the third episode of the Chievo Chums podcast. I am your host, CJ, and joining me as always is the other host.
Your favorite, Chris. What's up?
I feel like that is a very low opinion.
Hey. It's alright. We'll let the viewers decide.
No, I'm sure that's why the only comment we got on the last video said that he hopes I win. Well, actually, he just said he hopes you lose, so I don't really know if he's rooting for me.
Yeah, so he didn't really say he hopes you win. As far as we know, he hopes that we both lose or do poorly. Alright?
I mean, we could potentially both lose the Ultimate Chievo and not get any achievements.
I mean, technically, if it's a tie and then we just both fill out the tiebreaker, then, no one wins.
That's very true.
So,
That's a very good possibility of just an ending on a tie.
But I know what the viewers want. They want to know, did I win? But I'll tell you what, viewers, you have to wait and find out.
I was gonna say, please don't say it already. We already made a decision on what everything's going.
We will make them wait until 30 minutes and 15 seconds. I'm joking, so a random number.
Yeah, I didn't think you were serious.
I'll probably be skipping ahead looking for it. Like, where is it, damn it?
Well, before we get into all the fun content, I also wanted to just shout out the AH101 podcast real quick. They shouted us out last week, I believe. I don't know. I've been catching up because I fell behind. But it was very, very nice of them to do that, and I hope that we gained a couple of viewers from them, and I hope that we can try to give you viewers, but not because they probably all watch yours already. Thank you.
Yeah, hopefully we'll make them feel welcomed when they come and watch us.
They're not gonna do that.
We'll be their best friend. Yeah.
But at least they tried, and that's what really matters.
That's what really matters, and it means a lot to us. This gives me motivation for that calendar.
Oh God! Don't bring that back up, please. It's too early.
All right. Too early. But instead, we should recap on what we've done in these past weeks, because it's been a week since we regrouped. So I feel like we should let everyone know where we stand now.
Okay. What a weird way to intro that. You were just so like, I don't even know the word for that. It was just direct.
It was beautiful. I know.
I'm guessing direct. You were just like, so this is what we're doing now, everybody.
And you're gonna like it. No questions. That's how you do it, man. You gotta be direct sometimes. You gotta let them know how it's gonna be.
You just basically said this segment is without saying the word segment.
It's just a new me. New month, new me. Alright?
Alright, I'll allow it. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna talk about the recent shit that we've done, apparently. So, first thing is first. What did you do?
Oh, I thought you were gonna start. But alright, anywho, what I've done, I've been working on the Borderlands series. Right now, currently doing the pre-sequel. Also working on Final Fantasy Lightning's Return. Final Fantasy 13. For you guys who know that. Both I feel like it'll be time, a little bit time consuming, That's honestly that's all I've been really working on. Just those.
Yeah, I know.
Just those two, trying to get those completed.
You've been doing them long completions, working the long game, hoping to get the long points.
You alright? You're saying the word long a lot.
It's been a long day.
It's been a long day, I mean, I ain't judging, but it's like you emphasize on that word long a lot.
Look,
No?
I've had a long life so far. It's only been 20 years, and it feels very long.
It feels long, he says. I mean, his life. But, alright.
Alright, well.
I don't know. So, what have you been working on with your long life and your long days?
Well, my long days have been taking away from a lot of my video game time, but I am very happy to say that this week I played more than Defiance for half an hour a day. So,
Woo!
I'll start with the Defiance shit because it's the boring shit that nobody cares about. So I did Defiance some more, did the dailies, Chimera's garbage, but only 6 more days to go. Interestingly enough, I was going for the Lucky Kitty achievement in an incursion, and I have a bitch of a friend named LSK Archibus who's a part of the Defiance group, and he decided to send a message right at the end of the fucking incursion and scare me into, or well, excite me into thinking I got the achievement finally after many incursion, and no, it was just him getting online.
Son of a bitch.
What a fucking bitch.
You got a friend. Damn.
Oh, okay.
Did not see that coming.
You're literally doing a podcast with me.
I'm choking on my words right now. It's because we do a podcast
it's
together.
It's not the only thing you're choking on.
No, I think it is. I don't have any.
No, I'm pretty sure it's also those Domino's bread bowls you've been choking down for the last fucking... You ordered 2 of them yesterday.
No, I ordered one bit... Well, I can't talk. I ordered 1 bread bowl, 1 regular, which was like in the pan, and then I ordered the sub.
And you ate it all.
Over a span of an hour? You don't do that.
That's so much food. And also, to clarify, he didn't mean to order 2 bread bowls. He just accidentally ordered the wrong thing for the second bread bowl and only got regular.
I was hungry. I had nothing to eat all day. All right.
The carb intake.
I ate 1 of the pastas. Waited like 15 minutes. Ate the other one. Waited like another 15 minutes, and then I ate the sub.
Bruh, you need to get sponsored by Domino's because it's a little ridiculous how much you eat
Domino's,
them.
if you're listening out there, hit me up. I'll give you my my information, and we can get started.
Yeah, I'm sure they want to do that with the podcast that gets 40 views. But thank you for all 40 of those views, by the way.
It's 41. Have you not seen the view count lately?
Did you watch it again?
Yeah, just now.
I gotta figure it out. Oh, at least 10 of those views has to be you. That's the bad part. But... Yeah, exactly. It's sad. Anyway, the other things I did this week besides Defiance, I finally finished a very boring grind of WWE 2K18's multiplayer. I've been dual boxing that, so I no longer have to worry about playing that game anytime soon because the servers get shut down in May. So if you haven't done that and you're working on it, finish because at the end of May, servers are gone, and that's an incomplete game on your
Yeah, so finish it. Get that grind started.
And it's worth decent points in the BCM if you complete it, but ugh, it's gross. It's a long one.
What he says.
WWE games are
there it is.
So grindy.
They are.
And then I have been working on another game, which is really great, and we're going to save that one for later because I want to talk about it later for no reason.
For all those games, it's almost like you're more busier than me. I've only been really doing Borderlands pre-sequel and Lightning Returns, Final Fantasy.
I literally said 13. 2 games as well. And both of them.
But you just literally said there was another one that you'll talk about later.
the only, but the Defiance I played for half an hour a day, and WWE I played for 3 hours in one day, just to grind that out, and that was about it. But the other game I did notably play quite a bit longer than those two, so I'll give it that. Okay, well, that was fun. Good podcast. Thanks. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, good podcast. Thanks for listening. That's it. All right, see you next time.
It's over.
Chievo Chums signing out.
Signing out of this segment and into the next.
Oh, didn't see that coming. Boom.
Fucking twisted it up on you. I did a real life motion, but I don't have a camera on right now, so it was for me only.
For him only. No one sees it. You gotta only if you subscribe and donate $25, and then we have the hidden footage that we'll release to the patrons.
Oh my god!
Of our channel.
Yeah, so, we're gonna become a Patreon page.
Yeah,
that's where you can support Chris's want of a achievement hunting. Calendar. I don't know why I wanted to say portal, but
I thought you were gonna say poster.
Oh, that would have worked too.
You got one of those two coming.
Oh, no, we don't. Stop announcing things.
Of me doing a car wash poster.
That would just be a part of the fucking calendar.
Yeah, it's a page from the calendar, but it's in a poster format.
I'm sick of you and your calendar.
All right, we'll do posters then.
No,
I thought calendar would be better because you can also
yeah,
see the date.
yeah. No, you know what? Let's keep it at the calendar because at least that gives somebody something else to look out than your body.
Yeah.
I want to move away from this.
Just living the dream.
So let's just talk about our BCM shit that we've done. I haven't done anything this week.
Oh.
I don't really think you have either. So
Nope. Oh yeah, my Halo 5 was the shit, I can't even think. Was the monthly challenge for me of January. I have yet to even complete it still. Oh, since it's February, that's no completion there. It's that I literally is so dude. The Halo 5 Warlord achievement is so buggy. I cannot get it to pop worth shit.
yeah, that's a real shame right there because you lost 20 bonus points just because of a glitched achievement that you've totally earned for real.
Yeah, like totally done it. I got at least one win in every map, and still stuck at 66%. Try to do the resync method, and still not unlocking.
Yeah, so we'll see if you can actually get a 100% tag after all.
I mean, I'm gonna go back to it and still try it every now and then, but it's just I'm not getting it for the monthly, But I guess that does remind me, we were talking about the FOOF thing, the other week about trying to get the 100K in a year. This past week, I was actually hesitant. I didn't think I was gonna actually get it because I gotta be on a steady streak. And what happens once I hit a deadline, like a dead end? Like, I don't know. I'm wavering on this FOOF challenge.
Yeah, I
This
don't know.
last month, in January alone, I did get 9,470 Gamerscore.
Well, you're well on track to getting it. It's just, can you stick to achievement hunting long enough to do it?
I'll stick to achievement hunting long enough. As far as questioning, can I maintain my high, Gamerscore per month? Because I'm on this tag. I only got like seven people, and they're all achievement hunters, and I'm number 1. So that's something. As long as I can stay ahead of everyone on my friends list, I feel like would be decent.
No, it'll be more impressive though if you do it, considering you're using mostly good completions versus a lot of the people that are going for the challenge are using easier completions to do it.
Yeah, because I am maintaining over a 2.0 ratio currently, and almost 10,000 gamer score in 1 month.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
Well, what type of achievement hunter would I be if I just played Avatar?
A very common one.
Very common one. And we're not common here.
No.
We're chums. We're the bottom of the barrel. We're Chievo Chums.
I thought you were gonna go somewhere else. I thought you were gonna just do like a gun rating thing like the Borderlands games you've been playing and say we're legendary. But no, you went with something else.
See? Unpredictable. Didn't even know where I was going with that.
Also, I totally did another motion that is no use in a podcast form.
Don't worry, I do the motions all the time. I have the motions going. I'll be pointing at the monitor, pointing at the mic. And I'm like, who the fuck are you pointing at?
Exactly. Nobody's going to see this.
Like right now, I am pointing while I'm talking, and no one's going to see this. Unless they pay $25 to join our Patreon page.
We don't even have one. But that's the fun of it.
Not yet, but we will.
I don't think so. Maybe, but not anytime soon.
Eventually. That's what the viewers want.
If we do it, it's only because we're selling Chris's calendar on that.
Because we're a sellout.
Oh, absolutely. I don't mind that.
We do anything for money.
I mean, almost.
Okay, I'd do anything for money.
I'd say there's a few things I won't do, but
hey, I ain't gay or anything, but $5 is $5. You know what I'm saying?
I'm there with you on that one, but like, what's
no homo? You know what I'm saying?
Well, obviously, you always got to end with it. Doesn't matter if you're getting paid or not. Always say no homo, even if it's with a woman, because you never know.
You never know. I remember my first time
in the trap.
Yeah. Off of VR chat. No homo, guys.
It's okay. Traps aren't gay.
But would that literally be the definition of gay?
No.
Like, it's a
You
guy.
didn't know. If it's not purposely
if
gay,
they
then
don't
it's not
talk-
gay anyway. And also, to be fair, even if it was, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, we don't discriminate. Hell, we might even prefer it.
I mean, maybe somebody in this group might. And it's giant hunger. He has a giant hunger for. Never mind. I'm not gonna go there. I'm gonna cut that one.
Yeah, that's
I was gonna say he has a giant hunger for cock, but I just feel like, I feel like that was a little far.
John's gonna be listening to this and be like, "What the fuck, man?"
I might still leave this in.
He's gonna be like, he's gonna come back and watch the podcast, and he's gonna be like, "You know what? No more defiance for you."
Or he's gonna be like, "You know what? You helped me realize it. I have always had a giant hunger for penis." Oh no, that I don't like that I said that all in one sentence without breaking it up because it's gonna get sound bit or grabbed. Unless I cut all of this.
Yeah, what are we talking about? All right, so we did the food challenge update, my monthly leaderboard.
Ah.
Oh yeah, it's February.
I like how you're doing your things and then leaving me out of my section of things. Like
Yeah,
I
no one
didn't say
cares.
anything about my month.
Oh, I thought we went with you first. Oh yeah. So CJ, where do you stand this month of January?
I managed to get 1550 in Gamerscore.
All right, that's good. All right, on to the February team competition.
I hope you fucking die.
All right. All right. To be fair, all right. What do you do in the month of January? Where do you stand on your friends' leaderboards?
Oh, I don't fucking know where the hell I am on the leaderboard. I don't pay attention to that thing. I have tons of friends that do garbage easy completions. I have one that's doing it ironically because he says he hates them, but then he does them anyway. So I feel like he says he does it ironically, but I think it's just because he really wants people to think that he's better than he is. But you know,
Oh yeah.
No shade.
Those people. The no shade people.
that's just the T, sis.
Yeah, those are the guys, in case you guys are wondering, who have like the very, very low completion percentage with a high gamer score and the super low ratios. Those are the no shade guys.
Exactly. We never throw shade at them.
But don't tell anyone. We don't throw shade, so you didn't hear that from us.
No, you didn't. Just turn back around and don't look. They're right behind you.
Yes, don't. Just keep going.
Energy cycle sitting right there. Qbot, the complexity of simplicity, to your left. And Avatar to your right. Hannah Montana is right in front of you. What are you gonna do?
Oh man. Yeah, those guys are the worst. Just saying.
Yeah. Anyway.
Just saying.
No, you didn't say that. That's not true. You didn't say it.
Oh yeah, I didn't say it. Never mind. You said it. What?
I didn't say it. Don't fucking do that to me. That's not how this works.
So moving on. Anything else you did in the month of January that we need to know about?
Well, I only got 2 completions, both of which
Oh,
were
you actually got
decent.
completions.
Well, yeah, I did one on the 1st of January because that's been a thing I've been doing for the past couple of years where I'm trying to get a completion every year on the 1st. Every time it's been a preloaded one, but still. It's just the point of starting the year off on the right foot, and this year I managed to do that with Forza Horizon 3. Last year I did Child of Light, and the year before that I did Jet Car Stunts. So I'm just trying to keep that pattern going where it's like every year I start right away to success.
I mean, there you go. I mean, hey, completion's a completion as towards your overall percentage.
You can't say a completion is completion right after roasting people who complete easy games.
What? I didn't say any of that. What are you talking about?
You're right. You didn't. My bad.
I thought, they didn't hear it from us. They heard it from someone else.
And then the other game I did was Modern Warfare Remastered, which is not hard. So, there's
Fucking
that.
easy completion bastard.
It's a 1.7 ratio, so it's still decent. It's okay.
Okay. You fucking 1.7 ratio bastard.
I mean, my overall ratio is 1.85, and that's with a ton of easy
Okay,
games.
that's a little better.
So if you consider the fact that I have a ton of easy games on my tag, like Dash of Destruction, The Park, fucking Energy Cycle.
I remember those back in the day. I remember someone joined my party on the 360. Like, yo, Dash of Destruction is free, easy 200 gamer score. Yo, I remember everyone in that party jumped in on it. I was in a party of achievement hunters. Like, it was 6 of us, and we all just started playing it and got the easy 200. Now I would never play that game.
Yeah, no, it's not worth putting on your tag anymore. Even though you can get it pretty easily for free just by downloading it to a flash drive.
But that seems like probably a 1.1 ratio or something.
No, it's less than that. It's a 1.061.
Oh yeah, I couldn't even play that. That's too low of a ratio for me. That would hurt me too much.
Exactly, especially right now, early on. But even still, I wouldn't put that one on your tag just because it's worth 1 point in the BCM. It's not.
Yeah,
no
right.
reason
It's not
to
even
do
worth
it.
anything.
I don't see any
Just
reason
for that
to
200
do
gamer score.
Yeah, I don't know. That's why I've kind of fell off the Gamerscore train as a whole, because it's just Gamerscore anymore feels almost pointless to me.
Yeah.
Sure, it's fun to gain it, but at the same time, with the amount of
If
easy
you're putting
shit,
the effort and energy, like to actually get a completion or get the gamer score, and then to me it's like, Like today I was playing, and there was a guy that I bumped into, or he was in my game. He had over 100,000 gamer score. I think like 103,000. And I looked at his tag, curious. This dude literally had no achievements in his like first 30 games. I was scrolling through 30 games, like hardly any achievements. Like maybe like 200 gamer score here, 300 there, 50 here. I'm like, that's just someone who just plays a lot of games now.
well, that's not exactly. I like how that we always like we start with the same point and then we move in two opposite directions. Like that's the way you went, and then your route. It's like that. Have you ever seen that picture or the meme where it's like it's the highway and the car's like kind of sliding, and it's like it's gonna go off the off ramp instead of staying on the highway, and the highway's like a good thing, and then the off ramp's a bad thing, and it's like
So you're the off ramp, I'm the highway.
no, it's the other way around. I mean, technically it's both, because both things are bad things. But my point was that with the amount of easy games anymore, like you can clear 100,000 in less than a month. Hell, some people have done. I believe the record right now is like, what is it? It's at least, I think it's 41,000 in a single day, something like that. I don't remember. It was set last year.
How much in a single day?
41,000.
What?
But it's like it's made up of tons of ACA games that are 1 hour. It's made up of a ton of like games. Obviously, Haunted Halloween wasn't out at the time, but Energy Cycle, Avatar, like those kind of games that you can complete in like 5 to 20 minutes. Games like Storm Boy,
Right.
where it's like there was no real effort put in to get that much gamer score. So at this point, it feels like gamer score is kind of pointless because you don't need to be good at games to get gamer score. So I don't even track how much gamer score I have. Like I just look up at the number.
That's why I went off on my tangent. Because you said it doesn't seem like you have to be good to get gamer score. So I was just given a situation of some guy who just had a high gamer score, but because he didn't put in effort. That's why I went on that tangent. Not, I wasn't trying to be like completely different. I was actually saying, this guy who I thought was a, good achievement hunter, literally just put in zero effort. He just played a lot. And that's why I was trying to compare that with my guy.
I suppose the difference there, though, is just simply that your guy probably
it wasn't
isn't
easy
even
games. He wasn't maxing out easy games. He was just playing a lot.
Exactly.
So.
He's probably not even really an achievement hunter. He just plays games.
Right. And I was saying it's like hard to tell nowadays, really.
I suppose that's true as well.
Just
Because more people play just games in general now, that it's like you don't have nearly as many tags, I feel, that are swarming with just only Call of Duty, only Fortnite. I feel like more games are becoming popularized and people are actually playing more than just those now. I mean, that's not to necessarily say that Fortnite isn't still completely destroying everything else in popularity, but it's dying down a little bit. I think it's still advertised, but I don't see as many people playing it.
Oh, speaking of Fortnite, that is a very popular game. I looked at the ratio. That's 8.77, I think it was.
It's a very high.
The only hard achievements in that game, it looks like, they're long. Build 500,000 walls and save 10,000 survivors. And those are it.
Well, and the
And
play 1,000. What is it? 1,000 play with other missions, which is when you go back to old missions to help other people that need them. It's not like you just playing with other people. You actually have to go back to other people and help them do it. It's a thing.
Yeah, so that's 3 achievements that are, and those are high ratios. I know the build 500,000 is 35 point some ratio.
Yeah, the play 1,000 matches or missions is a 40.21.
Oof.
Yeah, this game's.
But you think that would be first because I don't know, it's something. Like I debate on going, but just because of those achievements, I don't know. Because there's a nice 8.77, but at the same time, it's just like I don't know.
It's like 1,000-hour completion. It's not. You can get.
Yeah.
You
Well, I
can
could
get
be
much
playing Warriors
shorter.
Orochi 3 Ultimate for way less than that for the same ratio.
Well, slightly less ratio, but still, yeah, very similar.
Slightly less, but still above 8. All right.
Yeah, exactly. Once you get above 8, who's really counting anymore?
Who's counting anymore?
At that point, it's already an insane ratio.
Yeah.
I don't imagine there's anything else to talk about in the monthly stats.
No, I don't think so. I think we good.
All right, then.
Gravy.
Let's talk about something very near and dear to all of the viewers' hearts, and that's the BCM, because I tried to start this conversation earlier, and it wound up going somewhere else. But team game! Team game! Team! Alright, everybody, the team game is officially started. So now you guys can complete games with your teammate and earn tons of bonus points. That it feels like there was a lot of emphasis on that T in tons. I felt it in my throat.
It sounded like you were trying to think what to say, and then you just dropped the ton.
Ton. But yeah, so we also have partners, and we all already know who they are because it's been revealed on the podcast. I have Tackle Glass, and he has One Shot You Die.
55.
55, and my Tackle Glass 54 respectively. But
Don't get them confused.
exactly, don't get it twisted. But we've made plans with both of our partners, so I wanted to just kind of reveal what our plans were, even though that sounds like an awful idea because it means we're opening up our I don't know, just we're displaying our strategy.
We're opening up our minds to you guys,
so you guys can take advantage of knowing what we're gonna do. Not that really helps you in any way. But basically, so I already have a few planned completions of my own for December. Fuck, what?
December, hold on. Man, jumping ahead.
My brain's
screw
not
this
working.
team competition. I'm going right to December.
It's because it's been such a long day. Like, I have chemical burns on my hands from fucking degreaser. I'm
Giant Hunger and I told you to stop masturbating with fucking battery acid.
You really stole that joke from him. I mean, you came up with the battery acid because he said oil, and that doesn't give you chemical burns. But
that's why I said him and me. That's why I said him and me. I threw credit in that. I threw credit in there.
Okay. Fair
Just
enough.
because some people can't catch the credit I threw in there, it's not my fault. I said him and I told you. But it was a joint effort.
But my day's been painfully long, so... And then on top of it, I got kicked out of the fucking Defiance group, even... Not in my group, but like... Randoms joined us while we were doing it, and then kicked me out, even though I was the host. Fucking great game.
Them bitches.
But... February. Team game! God, this is such a mess.
Game.
Team game. Anyway. Yeah, so Tackle Glass and I plan on completing a couple of games together. Those games happen to be Left 4 Dead. Even though we're not going to do it together, it's basically just we're both doing them separately. We don't actually have any plans for a co-op game. But we're going to do Left 4 Dead. I'm much closer than he is. I don't really have to worry about getting it done. We'll see if he gets it done. I don't know what he has left in it, so it could be relatively quick. I know he only has 38 achievements out of the 65, so... It could still be quite a while for him, too. So, we'll see if he gets that one done. We also plan on doing a couple of easier ones, like Shadow of Loot Box, which is only a 1.1 ratio. Very easy game. It's only 3 hours.
Games.
Well, I bought that one before I knew the list was easy. And so that's the excuse. Also, it's worth bonus points, so I'm going to do it. I'm not going to screw him out of bonus points. He wants me to do Pix Arc because he saved his last achievement for this month. So I suppose I should do that one just so that we both get the bonus points on that, even though I don't want to do it. And then we also have one more. We're going to do Hell Yeah, Rabbit of Death. Or, no, Wrath of the Dead Rabbit. That's what it's called. Me and him both put the wrong title in our message. But that game was just on sale last week. It's a Metroidvania on 360. It's only 8 to 10 hours. It's a 1.4, 1.5 ratio, something like that. So it's not too bad, but it's going to be fun. So I'm hoping that we both get all those games done. And then he's going to do his random game because he got an ACA game. So, like, there's no challenge there. So it's up to me to see if we get those random game points because Hitman's going to be a lot longer than that.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly feel the same way. I mean, well, first off, again, my partner is One Shot, You Die, 55. I messaged him, reached out to him. Our plans for this month as far as team games is Borderlands pre-sequel, which so hopefully tomorrow or, well, Friday, because, you know, so this, I guess, recent Friday? February 1st and 2nd, let me just say that. Yeah, we were planning on getting together, and he's going to jump into our session and hopefully get some stuff. So I'm hoping he knocks it out because it don't look like we'll be playing much together because he's only available Fridays and Saturdays from what he told me. And also he appears offline, so it's kind of hard for me to see when he's online to message him.
I think he only appears offline because you message him and he doesn't like you. Probably because you shit on him in the first episode. True.
Yeah, what are you talking about? It was second episode.
No, you did it in the first episode too. You were like, look at him, he only has a 1.3 ratio.
It's a 1.32. Come on now. I'm joking, I have no idea. But I don't think we'll actually end up getting much. I mean, One Shot, you Die 55 if you're watching this. I'm sorry. I love you, brother. But it's just hard. I feel like it's going to be hard to communicate when you got someone appearing offline. We don't even have that many games in common. So like right now, when I talked to him, it was Borderlands, this pre-sequel, and possibly The Observer, which I think is free for Game Pass, and that's a good 10, 12-hour game with a 2-point-something ratio.
Yep.
So
it also has weird punctuation, so it could count for your punctuation challenge.
Oh, yeah. So you got that. And then, so that's the only game. So I tried to convince him to do Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I feel like that's easy. I've done that completion twice already. I'm not ready to go for a third time. And he said, no, it was just too long. So it seems like he doesn't have that much time in the day to do achievements. So I feel like we won't get much done.
Unless you're willing to stoop to the easy shit.
I'm not going to stoop too easy. I already told him that. As long as the ratio isn't too bad, I'm willing to look it up. Like, I'm also, this month, I plan on doing, Outlast, or finishing Outlast up. That's a good ratio for bonus points, or to help. So,
yeah, that's true. You get Outlast points. You got a couple more that you might be able to finish.
Other games.
Yep.
I'm trying to plan on finishing.
Exactly.
I'm actually planning on taking February 15th through the 18th off from work because I know we got another job in podcasting. I know, surprise. But so that's 4 days. I plan on just literally achievement grinding. I'm gonna literally wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning, achievement grind until midnight for those 4 days. Like literally full on achievement grinding.
He's serious about this.
And I am serious. You have no idea right now.
Super serial.
Super serial. And that's actually gonna be my off week, so I won't be having any challenges coming my way. So it's gonna be my week to focus on me. See, like the games I need to complete.
Unfortunately, I had also made plans to do something similar, except it was the weekend after Trials Rising comes out because I love Trials and I wanted to just stick to that for a little while over a weekend. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Unfortunately, there's no point in doing that because my challenge is going to be that week anyway. So I'm going to have to be doing the Ultimate Chievo during that week. And I don't imagine that Trials Rising and the Ultimate Chievo will be combining that week. So
Yeah, it's a very low possibility.
Exactly,
Like,
because
just
you have
imagine if
no
it
idea
is.
what
Like,
I
just,
did.
like your challenge is like from that game out of nowhere.
I don't imagine you'll know what the
Uh,
hell to challenge me to anyway in that game.
yeah, it's like I challenge you to beat this course within 5 minutes. I'm making something up, and then the course is easily done. And like normally it takes 10 minutes to beat that course. No, it normally takes 2 minutes to beat that course. So beating it within 5 minutes would just be a breeze.
Exactly, it could be an easy achievement like quadratic, where all you got to do is finish a zero fault run on the TKO.
And to me, I might think that's hard.
Exactly, but to me, that's like, well, that's a very easy achievement.
Yeah, it'll be like a 30-second episode. All right, guys, done. See you later.
I'm
Peace
excited
out.
for our first 30-second episode.
Oh, yeah,
Or a
here's not the
2-minute
first
episode.
30-second episode.
Probably won't be
That could
either
be a
of us because
challenge.
I know what the games I'm challenging you to are just already because I've already decided on all of them and I don't imagine.
I mean, I had a chance of having a 30-second episode, but it took me a few tries to. But
Well, I mean, do you
we'll
want
talk
to?
about that. You want to? Now?
I
Yeah,
mean-
we can. All right, now for the part that y'all all been waiting for, the ultimate Chievo.
The ultimate
And
Chievo.
yes. Chievo. All right, so before we start, the Chievos. Yeah, so before we start, the video of my attempt should already be up, so you should go and watch that first. The Ultimate Chievo, Season 1, Episode 1. Make sure you watch that.
Becomes the master.
Yeah, ... becomes the
So
master.
spoilers ahead for the video. So
Yeah, spoilers ahead.
if you want to watch that and you
So
haven't
if you wanna
yet,
watch it
do that
first.
first.
Yep. Yeah, you want to see how things went. You know, see if I got it, see if I didn't get it, see if I broke a controller or didn't break a controller. You don't know, so go and watch. All right, without further ado.
Yep.
You already said spoilers. They already know. All right, we got the labels. We got the flashing lights. We got the labels.
We're not gonna
got
have
the
any of that
cross
on the
tape.
video because it's just
We
gonna be a
got the
static
hand
image.
motions that y'all can't see until you're a patron.
The lights are flashing,
Saying-
but you can't see them.
But until you subscribe to us and follow us on our Patreon page. It's all secret shit. Even the bloopers. It's all in the Patreon. Sorry, guys.
There's a lot of bloopers.
Alright, so a lot of bloopers. Like, already 3 episodes and we already got like 40 hours worth.
Probably.
Hey, let's
it's longer than the
go.
podcast. I can tell you that much.
It's longer than all 3 podcasts combined. Sad. But alright, so as you guys might know, last week I was given the achievement ... becomes the master in the game Titanfall 2. And for you guys who don't know what this achievement it was, is for doing the gauntlet run and getting in the top 3. So getting 3rd place or higher, which was 33.65 seconds. I had to beat. And it's actually pretty hard. Like, you had to get a near perfect run. So I would compare this to being harder than the Mile High Club in Call of Duty. You know, that's the icon of an achievement.
Yeah, that's
You
our
know.
milestone. It's like, is this harder or
That's
easier?
right. That's right. Where we pin. Sorry. That's yeah. But yeah, that's where we mark our achievement list. Like, if it's harder than Mile High Club, we'll say that to give you like an idea of like where it's at. So this is definitely harder, in my opinion, than Mile High Club.
I think Giant would agree.
So, yeah, so we have a friend, Giant Hunger. You know, his name's been mentioned probably a few times in here.
God,
I
way too many
convinced
times.
him, or way too many times. So I convinced him, or he got motivated to attempt to get this achievement because this is his only achievement, and he has yet to get it. He spent over 4 hours and multiple days. Like, he spent way longer than it took. You know, than I attempted to get. You know, and he still hasn't gotten it. So I guess with that, you know. Yeah, so it took me attempts. The hardest part for the longest time, because I looked up a guide before doing this. I ain't gonna lie, I did. I was seeing how hard it was to plan my path out. There was a gun, a hidden gun, that literally I thought was the hardest part of the entire challenge. I kept dying, which you'll see in the video. I kept dying, could not get the gun. I couldn't figure out how to get up there because I kept falling off the map. I kept, jumping too far. I am about to give up just on the gun. Like, and I finally got it. I finally grabbed it by luck, and then I walked myself over to the actual gauntlet run, and I was getting angry. I was getting agitated. was a point where I wanted to save and quit and come back. But what made me not do that was because I thought I was gonna have to re-get the gun again. And I did not want to. The gun was the hardest part. And then, so most of the course I felt like was RNG. Like, you know, you got the arcade that's supposed to like kill 3+ enemies in one hit. I threw it in the same spot and just would not kill them all. But in the end, did it achievement or no? I don't know. I was trying to come up with something fancy, but did I get it? Yes,
the ultimate
I got the
achieved.
achievement. Achievement achieved. Chris, 1 point. Oh, let's go.
You are
Again,
ultimate.
for you guys who want to see the full thing, the YouTube video is up, so go and check it out. And get
Now that you already know the result, still check it out.
now you know the results. If you want to see how it was done, you want to see my expression, my emotion, may even
His
pick
controller?
up a pointer or two. Yeah, you might see a damaged controller, you might not. I don't know. Did I get that angry? We don't know. Well, we know, but
Yeah.
y'all don't know.
You might if you've seen the video before this.
Yeah, so to the next part of this. So this week is actually CJ's turn. So I have picked out a awesome achievement for him.
All right.
Alright? One awesome achievement. I mean, I've been giving him like kind of hints here and there on it, you know, throughout the week. He has a guess on what game it is. So I'm gonna let him guess first, and if he guesses wrong, I'll give him a hint. Better hints than the ones he gave me last week. Alright? So then it's like, oh yeah, the game's on 1.7. What you mean? Like, there's a lot of games on 1.7. Oh, well, this game is a sequel. You got like Soul Calibur, Resident Evil. Like, what's that? But anywho.
He even
Nice,
guessed
CJ.
Far Cry, which wasn't on his tag.
I couldn't think of anything that was a sequel. I know Resident Evil is that hard.
All right. Anyway.
I didn't think it was Soul Calibur because I already have everything with Soul Calibur, and you said it was something that you had, I think. And I was like, couldn't think of anything. But anyhow, with those, so CJ, I know you had some clues dropped to you earlier. You know, so what's your first guess?
I'm going to go very specific. I'm even going to say the name of the achievement. It's one of 2 achievements, but I feel like it's the slightly easier one. I think you're challenging me to P1 versus the Dorchester Life in Forza Motorsport 5.
And you'd be correct.
Am I?
Yeah, you're dead on. Yeah, you're correct. That was it. If you would have failed that guess, I was going to tell you it was a racing game.
Oh my
And then I
god.
would've probably gave it away.
I knew
If you would
it.
have still got it wrong, I'll tell you the only reason I gave you this achievement challenge was because it's already on your tag. If this was not on your tag already, I would not have given you this achievement because of the other achievement for the drifting.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't even play this. Because that drifting achievement is a butt.
It's ridiculous. I knew it was.
Yeah,
That's
the only reason also I'm giving you this achievement is because you've done the other achievement that was similar to this.
Yeah, I did the. I could do that in a van, which
The one
was
with the van.
which is rated harder in ratio than the P1 as well.
That's actually the only reason I've decided to give you this because it's already on your tag, and because you already got the other achievement that was similar to this. Those are the only 2 reasons I came up with this achievement. But yeah, first you're guessing what I ordered from Domino's, dead on the nose, and then you figure out what achievement I give you. You're on a roll. You should play the lottery.
maybe that would finally give me something happy to live for. I'm joking. Hey, or am I? But yeah, I'm excited to do this achievement. I actually was very, very prepped to do this just because I knew it was gonna happen. I really.
Yo, he's breaking out the racing wheel. He has the racing wheel in his closet. He's gonna bring it out. He's gonna hook it up. He's gonna simulate this game.
No, that would actually be harder than just doing it with a controller. And the other hint you gave me was that it shouldn't be too hard even with the chemical burns on my hands because I won't have to move my fingers around too much. And I was like, well, it's gonna be a game where I'm only have to press like RT or something.
That was the hint I gave him before the podcast when he came.
Although I knew it before this morning, but I still that just secured that.
So what was
guess.
the giveaway? What was the giveaway towards it?
It was the 10-minute, when you told me that it was a thing that would take me roughly 10 minutes per attempt. That's when I was like, I was looking at my stuff, I was like, what the hell would take 10 minutes? And then I was like, wait a minute. That fucking Nuremberg ring is ridiculously long. So, That makes
so
sense.
those are the hints I guess you gave them throughout the week. So you guys haven't heard of it, but those are the clues I dropped throughout the week.
To clarify, I don't think you ever gave the description
Of the I didn't get the finish the P1 versus the. You talking about that?
Yeah, you never
Oh,
told
I didn't
everybody
give the
exactly what
description
it is.
now.
Because I just guessed what it was.
Oh, okay, I guess, yeah. So P1 versus the, how you say that?
Dorchester Life.
Leaf.
That's how I say it, just because it's super easy.
That's a tongueful. So the description of the achievement is you got to finish the P1 versus
The Dorchester Life.
rivals within having a lap time of 7 minutes 15 seconds or better.
Yep. So I'm gonna be racing my way there. And I think I can get this achievement. So I think it's gonna be a tied game next month or next week.
I hope so.
It's a 4.83 ratio, so that's higher than the Titanfall achievement, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be that much harder, simply because the ratio in this game is a little more skewed with it having been a game with gold and a very long game that some people just don't put in the time to complete. Plus, it's a title update, so it wasn't there from the beginning. So,
Right.
overall, I would say
all those factors factor in.
Exactly. It's not as high of a ratio. I'd say it's probably a similar difficulty to. It's impossible to compare it to Modern Warfare or Modern Warfare on that one with the Mile High Club, because it's nothing. It's nowhere near the same type of game.
Right. I mean, if I had to compare, because all it is learning the course and learning how the car handles, because this game has assist features on. There's no way you can get this achievement with the assist on. So you have to pretty much understand the mechanics and like the feel of the game as a simulator, and then practice from there. Is this more of a trial and error achievement? Honestly,
it really is, and not to mention, it's like having already done the van. I already know the map a little bit. I mean, it's been a couple years since I did the van. I did the van back in June 2017, so it's been a year and a half. But it's still going to be somewhat easier because I already know the map a little bit. I think I'm going to be able to do this achievement and the best part is I'll actually have time to still play other games, because this one's only going to take me, I would estimate, around an hour to a little bit longer maybe.
hopefully.
I'm pretty confident in my ability to do this one.
Yeah, I mean, I hope so. I mean, I was confident in the Titanfall 2 achievement, so that's why, stuck with it. I mean, it was a trial and error thing to and a little bit of RNG. Titanfall 2 was RNG. Instead of the arc grenade in the exact same spot 3 times in a row, 1 out of those 3 attempts would actually work. It was stupid.
Yeah, I feel like this is going to be a lot less RNG and a lot more just getting good, I guess. It's going to be more skill-based, for sure.
Yeah. But, all right, so pretty much with the Ultimate Chievo now being said, what I'm actually excited for to see how this goes, there's one more thing. Because of the Ultimate Chievo, we've also decided to implement a self-challenge. This won't be no YouTube videos, unfortunately, but this is a challenge, pretty much, that we want to complete, or something that we want to do that's challenging. And I guess for me, I'm going to start with this because I'm the one who brought this up just now.
Yep.
But I want to finish Final Fantasy 15. I am not a big fan. If you know Final Fantasy 15, the DLC, episode of Gladio, it's one of them. I don't know about the other episodes yet. I haven't done those. But it's like a Dark Souls reskin, and the achievement to me is super challenging. It's super tough. It's like forces you to know the game in order to get all the achievements. So I got a guy, Giant Hunger. He's completed the game, but yet he has not yet completed Titanfall 2 because he cannot get the Becomes the Master achievement. So that's motivating me. I gotta be better than them. I gotta be better. I cannot just be even with him. I can't be slightly below. I can be slightly above. I gotta dominate him. So everything I see that he has maxed out that I don't, you know what? You know what, Giant? It's on. You and me? This is a competition. I am looking at the webcam right now, but you can't see that unless you get paid our patron.
Patreon, not patron. It's pronounced Patreon.
I'm so worked up I can't think straight.
I'm sure that's what it is.
Oh, but yeah, Final Fantasy 15 DLC. That's my challenge. for me. And CJ, I heard you got a challenge for yourself too.
So my challenge for myself is actually one that leads from the other game I did this week that I had mentioned I would talk about later. And that is a game called SteamWorld Dig 2. Another Metroidvania, which has been getting a little bit of light lately due to a recent sale, plus AH101 also talking about it a fair bit a couple weeks back. This is a very, very good Metroidvania game. I'm really enjoying it. It has some tough achievements, including one that I managed to get the other night called To Hell and Back for surviving the ultimate trial, which currently now sits at a 5.82 ratio and is a very, very challenging, hard achievement that took me a couple hours to get. I wish that would have been an achievement for the Ultimate Chievo, because that one would have been a bitch, and I would have gotten the point, though. But
little does he know I was on challenge to him that in 3 weeks.
But I'm very happy to have gotten that achievement. However, that's still not the hardest achievement in the game. The hardest achievement in the game is called the Impossible Dream. And what that requires you to do is complete a run of the entire game in under 4 hours without dying, while collecting every secret and getting $15,000 worth of materials. So
what? And within 4 hours, without dying and getting all the secrets, and what's the other one?
And collecting
$15,000.
Yeah.
But CJ, how is that even possible? You gasp.
Well, so far it's only been possible for 9 people. What the fuck? A 9th person did it? I wanted to be on the top 10 leaderboard. And it's some 9th person.
You still got one more spot.
Oh my god! I mean, they haven't completed the game yet. It's still only 8 people, so somebody got the achievement but hasn't completed the game yet. So they probably left something else. Fucking slow down! I wanted to be in the top 10 first completions. So stop it. I'm pointing at my monitor, but nobody can see it unless you subscribe to Patreon.
Until you join our Patreon.
This is an old bit already. But yeah, no. So. The Impossible Dream is an 8.73 ratio right now, and it's going to be a real challenge. I'm going to have to learn every aspect of the game, but the last time I challenged myself to get an indie completion like this was Speedrunners from Hell, and I managed to do that one after getting good at it. So I'm hoping that I can get good at this one and complete it too, because I'm really enjoying it. I like Metroidvanias a lot more than I ever thought I would. I've really gotten into those recently.
And yeah, I've eventually got it, because I was motivated towards it. So I feel like these self-challenges will be nice, especially when you have something to work towards, like Giant Hunger. I gotta show him who the real achievement hunter is between the two of us.
And for those
he's
that
gonna
didn't
join
know,
my Borderlands pre-sequel session, and think he's gonna go toe-to-toe with me and steal my kills? I don't think so. It's all in Giant.
And for those that don't know, he said Outlast for the Insane Run achievement. It cut out. So.
Oh yeah, that's an Outlast. That was my last self-challenge for doing Insane, which was super hard. It was something I had to learn the entire map. But I'm happy I challenged myself to do that, because that's a nice completion, and I can do it, almost blindfolded now. And what I mean by that is I can do the entire run without using my battery or reloading my battery.
Yeah, exactly.
So
he doesn't actually mean blindfolded, because he couldn't do that. But,
or do I?
Da, 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 da.
Find out. What if I decide to make that YouTube video?
Exactly.
It's see-through blindfold. It's gonna be a see-through blindfold, but y'all won't know. And
it's gonna be a one-way blindfold.
It's gonna be all cool. Yeah, it's gonna be. Oh wait, am I not muted? Cut that.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll never include that one.
Oh, y'all didn't hear any of that. Cut.
Is that the end?